Hello, this is Drag Attack, and this is Plus Profile number 43. Today, we have a little bit of a Pantheon celebrity, Vandraad. You may know him from either the forums or the Pantheon Discord. He has no problem in speaking his mind, and I'm really excited to do this profile. Onward and upward.
What will your name be for Pantheon Rise of the Fallen?
I don't know yet. So, character name, or my forum name is Vandraad, but I'm not going to use that as a character. I put a lot of effort into coming up with a name that fits the language of the race that I'm going to play. So I need to wait to see what those are to then figure out what name I want to give it.
What race class combination are you going to play for Pantheon Rise of the Fallen?
Definitely going to main a Skar Shaman. Probably have a Skar Dire Lord sitting on the side.
How did you hear about Pantheon Rise of the Fallen?
This was back in early 2013. I think Brad was at some sort of convention or meeting somewhere, and there was word getting around that he was talking about a game that he was going to be working on. And so I started doing some research, and I came across what was then the original set of forums for this game called Pantheon. And Brad and his original design team were all there, and just having a good old time talking about stuff, and I really got addicted to the ideas and concepts that they were putting out back in 2013, and I've been here ever since.
What feature are you currently most looking forward to in Pantheon Rise of the Fallen?
Right now, the login button. That's the favorite feature I'd like to see right now. But actually, I think it's going to be disposition and traits. Having NPCs that aren't always exactly the same is going to be a very interesting thing to deal with. Just because you see that Gadai thief or that orc or that whatever, it's not going to be the exact same thing every single time.
Do you have a guild for Pantheon Rise of the Fallen?
Yeah, so I'm in a guild called Rising Shadows. We established this back in 2017 and built up a decent player base, and we're all just waiting for Alpha to get here so we can all pile in and start playing.
What is your favorite MMORPG that is not Pantheon, and what did you like about it most?
Although I started in EverQuest and played that religiously up through Seeds of Destruction, I did about 10 years in EVE Online. And I think between the two, EVE Online was much more interesting and much more fun than EverQuest, because you could literally do or be anything that you wanted. You could be a builder, a logistics person, a miner, a fighter, a marketeer, researcher, scout, thief, infiltrator. I mean, you name it, it was allowed and you could do it. And you could do it from day one. That's what made it very unique. Yeah, I mean, from day one, you can hop into a fleet and be a scout and actually perform an important function. You don't see that in level-based MMOs. You can have a guild of level 40 to 50 people. You get a new member at level 1. What can they contribute? Nothing. But you can always be a tackler from day one in EVE Online.
What is your best MMORPG story?
I think it would have to be when my corporation in EVE Online was looking for a home, and we had been applying to get into various alliances, but they said, "Oh, you're too small. We don't have space for you." And we said, "Okay, fine. Here's the deal. We will find somebody and we will drive them from their space. And if we can do it on our own, can we join your alliance and keep that space?" And they went, "Yeah, sure. Why not?" So we took it upon ourselves. We found ourselves a target, and with the 35 or 40 people, went to war with another corporation, and over the span of a couple months, managed to literally drive them from their home. Yeah, we lost a lot of ships in the process and a lot of late nights, but, the strategizing and the flying of the ships and forming of fleets, and it was a really, really good time, our best accomplishment.
Do you like PvP better or PvE better?
I liked the PvP in EVE Online, but I'm settled back into the PvE world now. With PvP, nobody really wants a fair fight. Nobody wants to lose, so they really only want to fight when they're almost guaranteed a win, and that gets boring. So I'm back into the relaxing world of just beating up NPCs.
Are you main for life or are you an altaholic?
I'm a main for life. I like seeing my character get stronger, developing, filling up that spell book, getting the gear, getting the items, ruining all possible factions. I like the growth of power. And once I've seen content, I tend not to go back through it again. So, I'm a main character.
Do you like crafting? And if so, which kind?
I can take it or leave it. I did a little bit of crafting in EQ1, alchemy on a shaman, because that's, that fit with the class. I did a lot of research and shipbuilding in EVE Online. But, if it's interesting, if it's compelling, if there's a good chance of making some money, and if it fits with my class, absolutely, I'll go ahead and do it. But I'm not going to devote a whole lot of time and attention to it.
What is your favorite gaming food and or drink?
Homemade garlic Parmesan chicken wings and Diet Pepsi for keeping the calories low.
What is your favorite piece of gaming hardware?
I like Logitech. I got a Logitech G50 mouse. I really like those. They fit my hand really well, and they've got enough buttons that I can do things. And then typically Corsair mechanical keyboards, and that's about it.
Do you have any gaming profile or social media links you'd like to share?
Oh no, I am not a social person by any stretch of the means. I'm not interesting enough for social media.
Is there anything else you'd like to mention?
No, I'm really looking forward to this game. I'm hoping that it is everything that I want it to be. I hope it's the game that I'm going to be playing. That the game that you think about when you go to bed, the game you dream about when you're sleeping, the game you think about again when you're at work the next day going, I can't wait to get home to log in. And I hope it's that game, and I hope it stays like that for about 10 years.
When do you think Pantheon Rise of the Fallen will release? Month, day, year?
I'm gonna say December 18th of 2023, mostly because, there's still no alpha's still not on the horizon yet. Who knows how long alpha will take, and then typically a beta. And I think a release around a holiday is always a good idea, so people have that natural break so they can really get into it. Put in some serious time in a short, in a quick couple of days to really cement that interest in it. So yeah, December 18th, 2023.